I'm popping my shit cause nigga I'm lit. Niggas be mad when I drip to the bank. Niggas be bro, what the fuck do you think? Smoking no gas, not so they stink. We ain't dissing the dead, we tryna get at him. Lay the boy down just like he a mattress. Fuck all the odds, smoke him the ashes. Better be quiet from the crib shit happen. Screaming face shot, we just tryna burn this city down.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl T back with another video, and you already know me. So y'all, today we're gonna be talking about something that means like something very dearly to me, something that really, like, I'm giving y'all like a inside of my heart real quick, because yeah, I've been supposed to do this video, but I had to like really think about it to see if I really wanted to do it or whatever the case may be. But I really did want to do it. I just had to pick a day when I wanted to do it and how I wanted to do this video. I still don't have a clear vision of how I want to do this video for y'all, but I'm gonna do the best I can for the fact that my hair is, yeah, it's pinned up. So we're gonna start taking out my rollers while I'm telling y'all this story or whatever the case may be. But before we get into this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure y'all support me at all times. Let's go ahead and get me to 450 subscribers, and after that we got 50 more and we'll be to 500 subscribers, half of the goal that I'm supposed to be reaching right now. So let's go ahead and get me there and support me, love me, and I love you back. And let's just go ahead and get into this video. So for starters, we're just going to take this off because y'all bought this scarf from TJ Maxx and it was just bound for me to get it. So y'all check the retwist out. Ooh, can you hear my face? But y'all see it though. Yes. So y'all, we're just gonna get a little bit on the topic of that, what we're gonna be talking about. So I just want to say, like, Nashon has always been my heart, like ever since marching band season, ever since, you know, we met each other, and you know, he pushed me to do a lot ever since he passed away. And I will always love him for that. Like, without this situation, I feel like it wouldn't have put me to the point that I needed to be and put me into the headspace that I need to be. So first, we're going to start off how I even found out that, you know, he passed away or whatever. And y'all, when I tell y'all I was acting a donkey when this happened, I surely did. Like, it was just, I don't know, it took a lot for me to like get myself together. It really didn't. It took me a couple days. I give it like 3 days it took me to actually gather my thoughts, gather my heart, gather my whole everything for me to be okay, to be a normal person again. So y'all, basically, Nashon at least owed me like, I think like $50, $20 or $50, y'all. And y'all, when it comes to me and my money, I don't play by my money like at all. So when it was around this COVID time, because we needed to do this work online, and we was all in this group chat. We was paying each other to do this do this work. This and third, trying to get the work done before the school year was ending. So basically, he paid me to do this music homework because I am a musician, whatever. So he knew that I knew what I was doing. So he was like, you know, can you do this homework for me, blah, 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 for like $20 or $50. I feel like it was $50. I feel like that was the, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do it for $50. Woo, woo. So I ended up doing it. He was like, okay, like, he used to call me mom because like I was like basically like the mom of the band. So he was basically telling me like, you know, like, mom, I don't have the money right now. Like, I'll give it to you, this and that, because I was gambling. So I'm already mad because like, I mean, I'm glad you telling me what you spend my money on, but like, why'd you sit here spend my money on gambling? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Well, like, oh, that made me mad. After a while, you know, I'm like, okay, like, he said he would give me the money on this day, and he never gave me the money. The more I kept bugging him about the money, the more we kept getting in situations, and I'm just like, I don't play by my money. And this is what I mean when people be like, money is the root of all people, because y'all, I will kill you by my money. I will literally put you in a body bag about my bread. Like, I just don't like that. Like, I wouldn't do that to somebody else because, first of all, I don't even like asking you for money for real. But if I ask you for money, just know I'm gonna give it back to you, and I expect the same in return. Like, especially if you say you gonna give it to me, like, give it back to me. Yeah, I expect to see that. I'm sorry. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about the situation. You could like update me or tell me what's going on, but like, don't sit here and just keep lying to me, telling me, oh, I'm gonna give you your money, this and the third. Like, I don't play about my money. So after a while, I'm like, you know, Nashon, if you don't give me back my money, like, I'm gonna cut you off. Like, I'm so sick of you sitting here lying about my bread. Like, like I said, I don't play with my money. So after a while, he was like, okay, like, I'm gonna be at I think it was like wrestling or workouts or whatever the case may be that I've been at school. So he was like, you know, right after that, you can meet me to my house so I can give you the money. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I knew what time he was getting out, and I had just saw his snap. Like, literally had just saw his snap when I was waking up. So I'm like, okay, well, I gotta get ready to go ahead and meet Nashon to get my money or whatever, because I was at it today. Getting dressed, I'm on the phone with Monty or whatever, you know, trying to, you know, and I was taking a whole poop when I got the news. So I'm sitting here on the phone with Monty, and everybody just keep blowing up my phone, like. So yeah, so I'm sitting here, I'm like, dang, why is all these unnecessary people calling me? Because nobody calls me. I end up ignoring the first calls. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just call them back. So they end up texting me and calling me back and kept calling, blowing up my phone. So I'm like, let me answer this phone. So he was like, you know, have you seen Nashon or whatever? And I was like, I'm supposed to be meeting up with him or whatever, but I ain't talked to him recently. And he was like, oh, okay, because they say he got in the car wreck or whatever. So me, like around this time, a year ago, he had just pulled, him and his other homeboy had just pulled a prank saying that, you know, he got hit by a Mack truck, this and that and the third. So this is why around this time when he was calling me, telling me this, I wasn't believing it, because they had just pulled a prank last year. Like, I'm not about to play with y'all. Don't play with my, it had me crying, y'all, crying, screaming in other people's house, like doing the most, because they told me that. So this is why I wasn't believing it around this time. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll call him and see what's going on and stuff like that, see if he's okay. So I'm not thinking nothing of it, like I said. And so I'm sitting here like, oh, he's not picking up. Okay, well, he just called me back, this and that and the third. Mind you, I'm still getting dressed. I'm still trying to get myself together to go to this man's house to get my money. So after a while, I decided to call everybody else that I was riding with to go get the money. So I'm like, y'all, they telling me that he got in the car wreck and this and that and the third, but I don't know if that's true, this and that. And everybody kept telling me different places. So even if he did get in the car wreck, I still didn't know where he was until like the last minute. So, you know, I'm sitting here going back and forth. I'm like, okay, is this true or not? And around this time, I'm still getting calls. I'm still getting calls left and right. Like, what am I supposed to do? So, after a while, they said that he was okay in the second and third. So, I'm like, all right, well, I don't have to worry about nothing. And then, what really made me believe it is when I finally got a call from my best friend saying, like, it was true. Like, yeah, like, he did pass away in the second and third. And y'all, like, when I said I went crazy, crazy wasn't even the word. Like, the fact that I was going on the way to see him, like getting dressed, putting on clothes, talking to him, like everything. I had just talked to him the night before. That's what really had me for a second. So I was really like in my feelings about that for a while, and I felt bad for the fact that I was angry at him and I did cut him off for that money. But it was just, I didn't know how to feel about that. And I felt bad after a while. But, you know, and like, I didn't go to the funeral for the fact that I just didn't want to see. I had cried. I went to the wake. And I didn't cry the wake. I cried so much when it happened. And after the fact, like, for a good 3 days. And I was fine. And when I went to the wake, I'm just looking at everybody else crying. And it was just so crazy how, like, you know, and this is one reason why, like, you know, I like to stick with who I stick with, because, you know, we had a talk before that, and basically, you know, addressing issues within ourselves, and, you know, people that we had around us, people that we confide in, this and the third, like, really doing a one-on-one talk with each other. And he was basically telling me all the people that he felt bad. I mean, he didn't want to talk to no more. He didn't feel like it was a connection there no more, like, people doing him dirty and all this other stuff. And I'm glad that we had that conversation, and, you know, like, talked about those things, because that's just one of the reasons why I just did not want to go to that funeral, because it was just too much fakeness. It was too much overriding for me, and I just did not really like that. And for the fact that I didn't want nobody, you know, coming to my funeral like that, so I didn't go. But I for sure went to the wake, because I had my signing day for Benedict was the same day of his wake, so I had to, like, really, either way, I had to really tighten up, and I had to do it for him, like, and let everybody know, like, y'all, this is not even for me right now. This signing day is not even for me. It's for me and Nashon. It's mostly for Nashon, really. And, you know, we had all these plans on how we were gonna go in the military and have like a whole band group in the military, and we could live in this house, and we could do this and that, like, having all these plans, y'all, like. And Nashon loved band. Like, he loved band. He loved being up under me, for one. And, like, some of y'all be hearing, like, how he be calling me his band mom, because I love band. I love band. I still love me some band. Y'all see my hair? Oh. But yeah, like, Nashon loved him some band. Nashon loved him a game. Nashon was everything. And I feel like, you know, that's another thing, like, when that little tragedy happened, like, I for sure make sure everybody put on their seatbelt when they get in the car, like, hey, Everybody put on the seatbelt before we even put the key in the ignition. Press on that pedal. We not doing that. That's one thing I just do not like. Like, put on your seatbelt, drive careful, don't be doing that dumb stuff on the road. And y'all, that's around the time like I had a lot of anger in my heart too. Like, I just never want to get back in that position again. And I feel like he was like, and he was to the point like he was coming in my dreams. He was like sending me stuff to tell other people, and y'all might think it's scary, but it really did happen. And so, and I was telling people like the stuff that was coming to me to tell other people, like I didn't even know. So when I told them about it, they were just shocked at the fact that, oh, well, how did you know that? This and that. Look, I don't know. Just listen to me. Take it. Do whatever you want with it. I'm done with it. So, yeah, that was another scary part of my life when I was... And I feel like those were one of the hardest times of my life for real, because like I lost somebody that was very close to me. I lost somebody that I really cared about, somebody that I dearly loved throughout the hard times and the good times. And somebody that I really just grew up with, like, and I take my band family really seriously. So the fact that he was in the band with me too, it just really like broke me down. Like, really, it really did something to me, y'all. Like, mentally, emotionally, like, and it helped me be able to cherish life differently. Like, do what you need to do. Look, do what you want to do. Like it's your last. Literally live every second like it's your last. Like, he made me care more about life. He made me, like, it's good things that came out of that situation for me when that happened. And I hope like many people learn from that. Like, he's, you know, did YouTube as well. Like, he's kind of like another like little aspect of me doing YouTube and stuff. And I want to make sure like I proceed in achieving my goals for him as well as for me. Because this, I don't know, but this is something that he really wanted to do. Like, he wanted to do YouTube. He had a whole YouTube channel and everything, and we used to die watching that YouTube channel all the time. Like, so, you know, I use his death as something positive for me. And even though, you know, before he left that we weren't on the best of terms, I knew that because we weren't on the best of terms beforehand. We used to be friends 1 minute, friends 9 minutes, and we used to, like, everybody can tell you, like, it was just that band love. You don't know about that band love, you wouldn't even know what I'm talking about for real. But, you know, when you have a family, it's basically like a band is like a family, basically. Like, you gonna argue, you can be mad at each other, and you can be right talking to them the next minute. Like, that's one thing I know. Like, Nashon played baritone, he played trumpet, and he played tuba. So, he was really musically inclined for real, and, you know, I wish that, you know, more people would have taken the initiative to try to see him play more or be better and this and that and the third. Because that's all he really had wished for real. Like, he wished people would have just accepted talent for what he was doing. Because he was in the middle of playing the instruments and then being on playing football and this and that and the third. So, it's a lot of stuff that he had goals about doing. And then he was with me when I said that if none of my life plans would go, I was going to be a NASCAR driver. That was going to be my last resort before I go homeless or be a stripper. Yeah, like, this is like a note or a letter or a memorial gift to Nashon. Like, Nashon, I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you forgive me for all the things that we have ever went through in life. And I know you forgive me because, y'all, like, I'm not going to get into the details of that, but, like, y'all, Nashon is always with me every speck of the way, like, every single day, like, and, you know, people come up and tell me, but, you know, I don't believe in none of that stuff, but, you know, it's real. So, you know, I thank you for all the good times, all the good memories on my phone, all the band memories, all the life lessons that I've taught you, that you have taught me. Like, I extremely appreciate you. I love you, and I know that you're watching over me each and every day. And, it's going to get so emotional. And I miss you. Like, I know that you're always there with me, and that you're watching me as I grow, because every time like a birthday come around or a good celebration thing or anything of that sort, like, I'm like, dang, like, Nashon would have been here for this. Like, you know, I think about him every single part of my day, like, literally. So, but yeah, I love you, and like, you changed me a lot, like, a lot. And I hope that you're looking down on the people that you love as well as me, Monty, you know, the whole band, Buns, and like everybody. So, you know, yeah, this is like my little memorial gift to you, or whatever you call it. I'm not really good with the sensitive the sentimental loving thing, but y'all gonna have to bear with me on that. So yeah, thanks for watching my video, and thanks for catching me in my sentimental time, because y'all know I don't be doing this for real, but I feel like I wanted to do it for memory wise, and just a little heavenly gift to Nashon, because I know he did YouTube as well. And you know, feel how you feel about my story. You know, it was just crazy how like I was just going to see him before he died, and like it was just so freaking like, so, like that was just crazy. And I never thought I would experience something like that, which I did, which is crazy. But that's just my side, that's my story, that's my, yeah. So see y'all later.
I'm a young nigga with a sack. I'm a sack chaser. All my niggas aiming for your head. You some headbangers.
Long live Joe, J that been ripping through my mind. Say the good die young. Long live Chubbs, yeah, that be ripping through my mind. Say the good die young, I just wish it wasn't your time. I need a remote so I can see the time rewind. If heaven had a phone, I swear I'd bang your line. Long live Chubbs, yeah, that be ripping through my mind. Say the good die young, I just wish it wasn't your time. I need a remote so I can see the time rewind. If heaven had a phone, I swear I'd bang your line. It's hard for me to talk about it cause I ain't accepted yet. Better yet, screaming through these beats like the G felt it yet. Reminiscing about the times we kicked it up in auto take. Life don't gotta shake, I feel with hate, you feel me quaking, yeah. See, like yesterday I see my nigga. The day I'm reminiscing about times we cooked up in the trenches. Two little scoops making money but chasing after riches. I asked for love for better days but I don't think you hear me. My cup overflow with all this pain and ambition. But now you gone, I can feel my system getting distant. Like how the fuck you take my brother and ain't close to me? So close to me, when I'm feeling down, ain't nobody that's upholding me. Screaming long live Chubbs, yeah, that be ripping through my mind. Say the good die young, I just wish it wasn't your time. I need a remote so I can see the time rewind. If heaven had a phone, I swear I'd bang your line. Long live Chubbs, yeah, that be ripping through my mind. Say the good die young, I just wish it wasn't your time. I need a remote so I can see the time rewind. If heaven had a phone, I swear I'd bang your line. To the hood the other day,
you gonna put it on
my
the
brother's grave, trying to be
it is on the right way.
Running down my face, like why you left me alone, why you leave me in this place? I say God, can we trade? Flew back to the hood the other day, just to see my brother's grave, trying to be gone, but it was running down my face, like why you leave me alone, why you leave me in this place? Looking to the stars, like God, can we trade?
God, can we trade? Not get caught up. Long live Chubbs, I forever got my guard up. If you in the city, we forever gonna scream his name. So we can't scream no more. Family and friends going through it, you can feel they pain. Hurting by the way more. Long live Chubbs. Long live Chubbs. Long live Chubbs. Long live Chubbs.
As a pretty lady, I can't wait till the day I see ya. I'm tryna put some thoughts in your mind like a preacher. All that I'm saying is, baby girl, you know I need ya. Talk to the woo lady, cause I just want you to be my key.